Hey, gymnastics moms, does your gymnast tell you that she wants to feel confident, calm, focused, resilient, powerful, and she just doesn't know how? If so, this video is for you. Gymnasts take action. Every single thing that they do in the gym, out on the competition floor, comes from an emotion. And learning how to create emotions that fuel you to do powerful things, creating powerful fuel, is the secret to incredible gymnastics. Hi, my name is Stacy Roman. I am the co-founder of Gymnastics Mindset Academy, and you are in Mindset for Moms, where we help gymnastics moms develop happy, healthy gymnasts who know how to win. All right, this whole month we have been talking about emotions and how they interact. And the first three, we kind of talked mostly about negative emotions, how they get in the way, and how to diffuse them. And so if you haven't watched those, go back because that's the first step. But now what we want to do is focus on creating powerful fuel, creating emotions that are going to fuel your gymnast to do what she wants to do. I want to start by talking about confidence because when you ask a gymnast, well, how would you want to feel to do this? She's almost always going to tell you confident. And it makes sense. If you think about when you feel confident, it usually comes from the thought, I've done this 100 times. I know I can do this without a doubt. I can do this in my sleep. It's easy. It's not a problem. The hard part is all of those thoughts are really difficult to have without evidence of the truth of them. And unfortunately for our brains, recent evidence, like having a skill last year or even a couple months ago, sometimes even a couple weeks ago, isn't always enough evidence for your gymnast brain that she's got this, she can do it. And so confidence is a feeling that I like to tell them usually comes after they've got it and they want it to come before. Like, I want to get this skill, so I want to feel confident that I can get it. They're not really going to feel confident that they can get it till after. Now, I'm not going to say that's completely true. I mean, there's a lot of times where people feel confident that they can do things they have no evidence that they can do. But I would really say, especially in gymnastics, that's usually how it plays out. And so we usually try to steer them away from that feeling as the one they want to create because it's really difficult to do until they have the evidence. So, to create the evidence that they're looking for, we have some favorite emotions that we try to help them create. One of them is safe. Usually, when they're struggling to get a skill or they're struggling in any way, it's because their body doesn't feel safe. And it's not always safe from getting hurt. Sometimes it's safe from being judged or safe from their social standing getting not being liked, not being thought that they're good at. Sometimes they're feeling afraid that they're not going to get the skill to go to the next level. So safe doesn't have to just be physical safety. It can also be mental and emotional safety as well. But feeling safe and then figuring out what you need to think and do to feel safe in that situation is always our starting point. Because until they feel safe, they're usually not going to be able to move to the other ones. Another emotion that's really helpful is like determined. I'm really determined to, and then figuring out the exact action they want to take. Focused. I'm going to focus on doing this one thing. Optimistic. I believe that with enough time and practice, I'm going to get this skill or I'm going to be able to hit in competition. Engaged. Like, I am figuring this out. My favorite is curious. Curious is such a wonderful emotion to try to create new things from or learn new things. It's like, I'm just curious to see if I try pushing through my legs on this turn, if that helps me. Because so many times gymnasts are really focused on like, I have to make this correction and then it has to fix everything. And if it doesn't, it was a total failure. And so when they get into curiosity, it helps them like, well, I'm going to try this to see how it works. So curious can be really powerful for getting these skills. Capable. Like, I'm capable of doing this skill. And then we like to do a few hacks, like happy, especially for younger gymnasts. Happy really works. And sometimes it doesn't have to be happy about anything related to gymnastics. Like, I'm happy when I think about my puppy. I'm happy when I think about the ice cream cone I got to eat. I'm happy when I hang out with my friends. And just thinking about something that makes you feel happy can kind of short circuit to refocus the brain. So this is what I like gymnasts to do, is to think about, what do I need to do during practice today? And then what do I want to feel to do that thing? Maybe do it on each event. Like today on beam, I want to feel calm. Okay, so in order to feel calm, what would I need to think and believe to feel calm on beat? Um, Today on vault, I want to feel powerful. I want to feel brave. I want to feel focused. I'm going to focus on turning over my round off instead of focusing on the flip. All of those kinds of things. So, creating the emotion that you need to do the things you need to do is the key to actually getting the results that you want to get. And so, we love to have gymnasts work on this outside of the gym and then really focus on whatever thought they came up with to create the emotion on the event or the skill when they're working on it. Now, to start out with, I just have her do one. Like, you can ask her this on the car ride. Like, okay, what emotion would most powerfully help you today when you're working on whatever upgrade she's working on or whatever skill she's working on? Or, maybe it's just cleaning up and perfecting things. And then, like, okay, now what would you need to think to feel that feeling? Okay, so let's just let's say it over and over and over again. And then when you're in the gym, like, focus on that thought. So this is what we do inside Gymnastics Mindset Academy. We are experts at helping them. We know what thoughts and feelings that are probably going to help them, but what we're experts at is helping them discover it for themselves. Because when they discover it for themselves is when it's so powerful. And we spend a lot of time learning how to hold that space for them and be a guide, but not tell them, even though we usually know what they need to think and feel. And not always. Sometimes we're surprised, but we've coached thousands of gymnasts, so we have a pretty good idea. But it doesn't matter if we tell them that. It's when they discover it that they're able to do that. So we would love to help your gymnast discover her power, her strength, the thoughts and the feelings that are going to fuel her to really reach those huge goals. This isn't just about, oh, she has a mental block. This is about, how do I take it from a 36 to a 38? How do I take it from a 38 to a 38.5? How do I take my start value all the way up? How do I get those skills that those college recruiters are looking for? How do I become that confident, calm competitor that my future college team can count on? We had gymnasts this year, freshmen, NCAA finals lineup because they are confident competitors. They are consistent competitors that their team can count on when they need them in that moment because they did this work in high school. And so we would love to see your gymnast inside our program, help her reach her goals and help her learn these tools that are going to help her for the rest of her life. All right, we'll see you on the inside.
Thanks for tuning in. We are committed to your gymnast success, and we know that your gymnast success starts with you. So we are committed to helping you understand what your gymnast needs to succeed in one of the toughest sports in the world. If you're like most parents we talk to, you want your gymnast to do her best, to stand on the podium, to get to the next level, to get that scholarship. You know she can do it, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to give her all she needs to make that happen. But for you, it's not just about new skills, high scores, and scholarships. What you really want more than anything else is for your daughter to believe in herself as much as you believe in her. And we have created a special training to help you do just that, to give you the missing key you need to help your gymnast unlock her full potential and finally believe in herself so she can compete with confidence, so she can get the skills that she needs, so she can get the skills and the scores that she needs to either get to the next level or to get recruited. So join us in this free training. The instructions are below. You just sign up. It's a quick training. We will make it so valuable for you. We can't wait to see you on the inside so we can help you help your gymnast unlock her full potential.